What's up? I'm AdROku, also known as Okula. That's my real name. I'm going to give you a little tutorial on how to play a song that is original to its finest way called Pearl Game. And this goes out to the individual that requested the know-how. You know who you are. So first what you want to do is you want to start off with some kind of A chord. And it kind of looks like this. It's open on the second string there, which is A. Then you got some kind of like power chord going on right there, holding the second fret down on the D and the G string. And then you want to bring your one index finger up here onto the B string. And you don't want to strum that, but you can because it sounds beautiful. What you want to do is you want to pluck it in a particular way. So right there you're going to the A, the D, the B, the G, the D, back to the G. And that's how it gives it that that melodic feel to it. But you got to pluck it in a particular rhythm. So you can do it straight open. I kind of palm mute with the right hand, which I'm not showing you right now. I rest the palm of my hand like on the A sometimes, but you don't have to, like, because it'll sound like very warm if you keep it open. So then I accidentally hit the D string there as well, but that's okay. As long as your hand up here is holding those frets down the way they're supposed to be, you're alright. I choose to hold it down with my middle finger on the second fret on the D, my ring finger on the second fret G, and my index finger right there on the B. Now, I don't touch the E strings at all, the high or the low. Not for that part right there. So again, that's... You could hear it's like how you could play it to the rhythm. You could go and listen to the song, play along with it, just to get your own feel for it. But make it your own if you're ever going to actually play this song. Basically it. Alright, that's the first half. The second half, that's basically 4 quarters, 4 steps. We're going to get through them, don't worry. The second one is you want to go down or up, depending on how you look at your guitar's neck, to the E string, but 3rd fret. That's the G. And this one's pretty simple. You want to hit that G note, and then it's basically just the octave. And that is the 5th fret G string. So it's basically, and that's it. That's that second half. I improvise it depending on how I feel in the situation and even throughout the song. And then slide it up. You could even implicate the entire chord. You want to hit that G on the 3rd fret, the 5th frets on the A and the D, bar the rest with, and if you want to implicate that 4th fret on the G string, that's completely up to you. It don't matter. It sounds good depending on how you want to make it feel in that moment. So it's completely up to you. It's your choice. They both sound good. It may be easier for you to hold that fret down just to give yourself more comfort. Because without it, you're kind of like flicking off the camera there. For good measure, just hold that 4th fret down on that G string. So to cover that first half, the first 2 quarters, it's... I goofed there. Again, just as long as you're holding the frets in the right spot, you're going to have a great time playing this simple little jig. This jamboree. This awesomeness. Anyway, first half accomplished. You're doing great. If you knock that out without any hitches, problems, or issues, don't worry. The last half gets easier. Alright, from here, you want to slide that G, staying on the E string, up to an F. Some people call it an E sharp, some people call it an F, some people call it the first fret on the E string. It's the first fret on the E string. The ring finger's on the 3rd fret on the A string, which is, I believe, a C. Your pinky is going to be on the 3rd fret on the D string, which I believe is also the octave for that E sharp or F. And then your middle finger is going to be covering the 2nd fret on the G string, which is also an A. Side note, you only hold those last 2 frets, the E, the high E and the B string, if you're strumming the whole thing through. Which you can at times. Again, make it your own. Feel it out. See how everybody else is feeling about it. See how you feel about it, like this. There's no gap like there is in the first half. So it's played kind of as smooth as possible. As soon as you hit that F note, you want to go right into it. The order for this section is F, C, F, C, A, F, C, F, and it's played like this. You could even palm mute it. However you're feeling at that moment, mix it up throughout the whole song. It's up to you. Now I want to show you the last part. This part's very simple. You just want to take your index finger, your middle finger, ring finger, pinky, whatever finger you want to throw down onto it. It's just a simple note right here. And then you want to drop it 1/2 step. That's the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, or the A string. And then you go to the 2nd fret, 2nd string, or the A string. You could also play a variant of a chord to those as well if you are strumming out the whole song, and I'll show you how I play those as well. I just basically take my ring finger here onto the 3rd fret in the A string, covering that C. I take my index finger, and just throw it out there because I'm like you. I take my middle finger and it's on the 2nd fret of the D string, and I just play open the rest of the notes down that neck on the according G, B, and E string. And I strum it just once, and quickly I shift up to the 2nd fret on the A string, or the 2nd string, and the 2nd fret on the D string, the 3rd string. And I strum the same manner with the 2 open notes on the G and the B string. And then quickly it's... Or individually, you may have heard a little bit of a boo in there, a little vibration. That's because I'm kind of like wiggling the whole guitar at the same time, kind of giving it a little bit more feeling or depth. Now, if you're afraid to snap your guitar's neck or break something or something fall off, you could just always wiggle your hand too. But I get the whole guitar into it too, or the acoustic anyway, because the sound's coming from the body and not just a finger. Obviously, the string vibrated go inside of it and it's coming out. But you could rock it all. And then you jump right back into the first half of the first part. First half. Now, let me play that all together for you. I hope you enjoyed playing this little tune. I don't know how many more of these I'm actually going to do. Kind of want to get your input on if you enjoyed this or not. I know it's a little bit of education as well as comedy, as well as just something to waste the day away. That's okay, as long as you're having fun doing it, right? And it accomplishes any of those things that you just talked about, or that I just said. If you have any means of wanting to critique, comment, make a suggestion, or even like or dislike, or share it with somebody, you get all those buttons to push in the page right here, just around you. I think it's below me. And yeah, if you're curious about more of this kind of stuff coming out, just hit the subscribe button there. Something about the bell that's right next to it that you ring, and it's got to send you a message to your phone, your email, and all this other jazz. But that's fine. If you're down with that kind of stuff, then do it. That's what it's there for. But, I mean, I guess couldn't do it without you. Otherwise, I'd just be staring at the camera right now, talking to myself. Probably watch this later on in life and question what I was thinking. But anyway, until that time, stay awesome. And thank you very much for watching. Jam on. For those of you that were curious, as a little afternote, I play a Breed Love, and it's American made, and it looks pretty cool. Obviously, it needs a little bit of attention, because that's what I do. Yes, it has some war scars, but other than that, it's just a guitar, just like anybody's instrument that they love, and yeah, if I dig this later and it gets good feedback, or even any kind of feedback, I'll hook you up with another video. I'll probably make that happen. Anyway, see you later. I even improvise it. I improvise the camera there, not even intentionally. So for safe measurage. Salivating here. That G string. Call it an E sharp. Some people call it a she shares in a she sharp. You want to hold it exactly like I was telling you for the G string. That's index finger, which I didn't go into details about this. Index finger. I already went over that finger. The rest of the finger, index finger, which I should have went into detail when I said the index finger, but I wanted to cover it fret by fret going down the neck. That was wrong. It's played like this. That was also wrong. Bear with. The order for this section on the first part of the second half, on the B and the E string, which is technically a B sharp or C. There's no B sharp. C flat. C flat. It's called C flat if that's a thing. B sharp. So that's a C, then a C flat, or B sharp, unless it's just a B. I think it's just a B. Anytime I've been saying B sharp throughout this, I actually mean B, because if I'm trying to remember back to the different notes on the neck, there's no B sharp, and there's also no H. There's no H. So if you're ever saying H, don't, because there's no H note. Yeah, that covers that.
Greene